give you a little tour of the boat after 10 days at sea. Start out in the cockpit here. This is where I spend most of the time. After we got the solar panel, got a little cockpit speaker getting a little rusty. Our yellow brick tracker so you can follow the race. Safety equipment we don't really need because there's only one person on the boat. Got some storage in the back here. Keep weight in the back of the boat. Keep the bow out of the water. Here we've got first autopilot control head, the autopilot drive that's steering the boat right now. Custom carbon fiber tiller. I made a paddle shape so that I can be a little more comfortable steering for long periods of time. My tether harness, I stay clipped into the boat all the time. Theory is I'll be dragged alongside the boat and hopefully be able to climb back in. Don't want to test that. There's connected to jack lines that run up to the front of the boat so I can run up there and maneuver if necessary. Got my speed and wind instruments up on the mast. Little second solar panel up here. Second autopilot control up here that I can use to steer from the companionway. Trusty compass. Get used to looking at that, that's for sure. I made this little cockpit hammock. Sits up right here, and that's where I sleep most of the time. It's actually pretty comfortable. You can sleep in here and steer the boat. Look up at the sails, which are not happy right now, and look back at the squalls that are attacking you. Gets a little cold, you gotta bundle up. I'm always clipped in when I'm on deck. You don't want to take any chances when you're alone on the boat. Especially when you're alone with a murderous autopilot. And I can actually stay clipped in as I come down below here and wander around the cabin still hooked in. There's not a whole lot of room in here. Notice here we have the EPIRB. This is sleep timer. Back here I have sail storage and keep my raincoat handy for the squalls. Got some emergency equipment in here, a little horn, sunscreen, some flares, spare harnesses. Under here we got our water tanks, 7 gallons each, 14 more gallons in the stern. Storm sail. This is the ditch bag. Ditch bag contains more flares, emergency food rations, all the emergency things you'd need if you were to jump into the life raft. I got the cooler here, but it's not actually cool. There's no ice in it because ice wouldn't last for 2 weeks. So I just put fruit juice in there. This is where I sleep down below. Nice comfy 7-foot berth there. The sleeping bag in it. Another sleep timer up here. Little mirror. Our race placards from all the races we've done. So I hope they give us another placard this year. I wouldn't mind having one of those. Here's a gear hammock. These are really handy for hanging on to gear. I got some salami and cheese in there. Pretty good stuff. I should open some cheese. I'm pretty hungry. Another spare harness, spare tethers for them. More sunscreen. Flashlight, powerful one just in case. Here's the snack box with some chocolate, some nuts. Here's the dry box with some tea, some toilet paper. This is the kitchen here. The box full of cooking utensils. There's my water tank for the day. Dirty dishes. This is the cooking stove. Just single pot burner, gimbaled so that when the boat heels, it'll heel with the boat. Here's the navigation station. So, got my laptop here that I use for weather and sending and receiving emails. Mostly weather though, and detecting other traffic as well. And then in here we have the radios, so VHF, HF radio, monitor for the batteries, some switches I've installed, GPS. This is it. It tells me where to go. I also have a sextant somewhere in here in case GPS craps out. Sail storage up here. There's actually a berth under there. Lots of sails. And then this bin here, this is pretty much good enough food for 2 weeks. Just fits in one box. But we've got a lot of extra food on the boat because we're taking it to Australia afterwards. Little first aid kit. My mom's a dentist, so she helped me put together a first aid kit that'll take care of most emergencies. We got your usual backpacking first aid kit, little trauma and burn kit, and then suture equipment if I need to make stitches, God help me, and then a lot of bandaging supplies. So when you're 1,000 miles offshore, you got to be really self-reliant. You can't expect to get any help anytime soon, so that's why I carry a pretty healthy first aid kit. And in here, the charts that I never use because everything's on the computer, but you know, computers can crap out, especially in wet environments, so gotta have the charts, logbook. That's about it. That's about all there is to this boat. Miles to go.